Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody has a happy new year coming in 2019 as we're ending out 2018. I hope you've been enjoying PUBG Mobile. I've been playing since like March, since it first came onto the scene, and hopefully 2019 will be even better for the channel and we'll have more stuff to give away and stuff like that. But today I'm going to talk about hip firing versus looking down your scope. Now, I have a problem with this a lot because when I get into close battles, I will hip fire a lot and it's a lot less accurate than looking down your scope. I have to train myself to start hitting my scope while I'm in a close battle. Now, I'm going to show you examples of this as soon as I pick up everything. I got a UMP. It's a more controllable gun, as most of you know, and I'm going to do some examples on different guns here. Right now we have the UMP. I'm going to show you some examples of hip firing versus looking down your scope, how much more accurate it is as people are shooting at me at the training ground. I couldn't even think of it. Now you see that it's pretty accurate right there, but look at the spread on the bullets there. You see it spreads out a lot. Now, when you're looking down your scope, you can be a lot more accurate. You can put a lot more bullets in one spot. And if you didn't know that, I knew it, but like I don't tend to do it when I'm like at close range. Like this is a little bit farther. I'm going to show you examples of what I mean by close range. It's a little bit farther than most of the time. I will hit my scope here instead of hip firing, but there's sometimes I'll be peeking and instead of hitting my scope, I'm just hip firing like a bloomin' idiot sometimes. I don't pretend to be the world's best PUBG player. I just play for fun, like me and Meow always play for fun. Now I'm gonna go and grab some more 9mm. I think the next gun I show an example of is the M762. Now this gun is very hard to operate unless you have, it's not a real controllable gun unless you're close up and you have a compensator. For me at least, on my Razer phone, it's kind of hard for me to control the sensitivity and all that. I do have my sensitivity pretty well much to where I want it. So, but M762 is very hard to control. You got to have a compensator on it to be pretty accurate, and you can't really full spread fire on this and be accurate. You could I can't even think of the words, guys. You could tap and fire and be more accurate, but if you're like full auto on it, it's very hard to control, as you could even see here from me looking down my scope. See how fast it goes up with even me pulling down on the screen. It just wants to go up really quick, and the spread on it is, look at the spread on it, like hip firing. It's a little more accurate when you're looking down your scope, but it wants to go up a lot. I do like the M762 because it's pretty powerful. So my two favorite guns though right now in the game, depends what map I'm on. I love the Vector. I don't know why. I just love the Vector. I can control that so much, all the way up to a 3-scope, full auto. So, but then I have to tap, and it's a little bit harder when you're tapping to knock somebody out with that 4.5 ammo. Now here I got the DP, which is another very controllable gun. You can see the spread on it just from the hip firing. And now we're gonna look down scope. It's a lot more, you can put a lot more shots in a small area looking down your scope on that. And I know most of you know that. I'm gonna show examples of when we get up close here. Now, I think it's now. No. Right now I'm just roaming around This is like when I'm close up, this is what I actually start doing. But from a little closer range, I'm going to show you on this other one. But you can see how much more accurate you could be if you're looking down scope instead of hip firing. You saw those shots going all over the place. And I have a hard time. I'm still trying to will myself to do that. Is like, now you see I'm hip firing again from that spot. You can see the bullets going all over. And instead of hitting my scope, and I could get it more in exact range instead of firing everywhere else. That's when I get frustrated, because I'll get killed. That will kill me 9 times out of 10 when I'm up close and I'm not looking down my scope. Now I think I do it on this other one right here. Instead of going here, I go over to the board right there. You can see more accurately. Look at where all the bullets are going. They're all over the place when you're hip firing like that. And 9 times out of 10, that's how I'm fighting someone. Now see if I go down scope, how much more accurate it is. And here we go again. We're gonna hip fire. And this is with a UMP, so it's not like it's not a controllable gun. Now see, as soon as I go back to looking down scope, look at how much more the bullets are more accurate where I'm looking. Now I think we're gonna do some testing on 5.56 guns, or do I grab a AKM? I might grab the AKM, because that's another gun I'll use on occasion. I do love the AKM in certain situations. So let's grab some 7.62, and you can see how much more accurate it is compared to hip firing. And this is no scopes, just looking down your iron sight. Look at those bullets all over the place. Here we go, down scope. Much more accurate. And let's try that one more time. As we're looking, oh, we're hip firing. And this is how I sometimes engage like close battles. I'll be hip firing and like getting killed. I have to learn to downscope a lot more on close battles. I don't know if everybody has that problem. I do. I don't know why I have that problem, but I do have that problem. Now let me grab a gun that everybody likes to use. Most people like to use is the M4. We're going to grab that 5.56. We already have everything except the tack stock, so we're going to grab that. And I'm using the half grip along with the, oh my god, I can't even think this morning. I need more coffee, guys. I have the compensator on it as well. So now look at the spread on that. This is the M4. Just hip firing. Look at the spread on that. And then if you go down scope, there you go. You got your bullets where you want them to go. And I just have this problem. I don't know if, leave me some comments, guys. Do you guys hip fire a lot and have this problem too? I know it's a problem for me because just the accuracy on, I just don't hit. I see someone and I just automatically start shooting instead of hitting my scope open and trying to kill them from there, like up close. I'm talking up close and personal, like me against that board. I'm not talking about 100 meters away or whatever it is, or even 50. Like, I'll hit my scope then, but like if I'm up close that quick, it's like I don't open my scope. I don't know what the problem is. And I have to learn that to get better. That's one of the things that will make you a better player, is if you open your scope, you're going to get more accuracy. And now I grab the QBZ in case I'm on Sandhawk. Let's see the spread on this, on the hip firing. it's bad. Then you go to your scope setting. It's so much more accurate. I have to get better at that. Like I said, I never claimed to be the greatest PUBG mobile player in the world, but I'm trying to get better every day. Every day I learn something new. I've known this for a while, but I just don't practice it. So I hope this helps you out, guys. I hope you have a great new year, and I will see you in game. Take care, and thanks for tuning into the channel. God bless.